So this is a question, and you're told to find the variance and standard deviation of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now this question is one of the questions I extracted from Jamb past question. This. So how do you get this? So the solution. So according to the formula, you can write the formula for variance or write the formula for standard deviation, anyone right now. So let's write the formula for variance. So let's get our variance first, so we get our standard deviation. So variance equals to what? Equals to summation of what? X minus bar x squared divided by n. This is what? Variance. Mean. X is each of those data, and by x is what? Our mean. So we have to get our mean first. So how do we get our mean? Still the same way. By x is going to be equal to summation of x over n. By x is goes to be what? 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3. 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 divided by what? Divided by data number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's divided by what? 5. And by x, your mean is going to give you what? 5 plus 4, 9, plus this 12, 14, 15. That's 15 divided by 5. 15 divided by 5 which equals to what? 3. So therefore, your mean equals to 3. Notice that our mean equals to 3. So you come back to your formula, you substitute this into this, so that we'll be able to get our variance for this question. We have our mean to be equals to what? 3, right? So therefore, variance is going to be equals to what? You pick each of this, that is 5. Our mean is what? 3 squared plus, you pick for this 4 minus 3, you square it, plus you pick for the another one, b minus 3, you square it, plus you pick for another one, 2 minus 3, you square it, plus you pick for the last one, 1 minus 3, you square it. So divided by what? Divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 numbers, and which is going to be equal to this one that I brought down with. I did because you don't have space. That was why I wrote them. So it's still continuation of this. It's continuation of this that resulted in this. So this is going to be 5 minus 3 also. That is 5 minus 3 is what? 2 squared plus 4 minus 3 will give us 1 squared plus 3 minus 3 will give us 0 squared plus 2 minus 3 will give us minus 1 squared plus 1 minus 3 will give us what? Minus 2 squared divided by what? 5. So the next thing is square everything. Squared. So squaring it, we have what? 4 plus 1 plus 0 plus what? Plus 1 plus 4 divided by 5. And this is going to give us what? 10 divided by 5, and then which is equals to what? 2. 5 here 1, 5 here 2. So our answer is going to be equals to what? 2. So therefore our standard deviation is equals to what? 2. So notice that we got our standard deviation to be equals to what? Our variance, we got it to be equals to what? 2, right? Yes. So our variance is equals to 2. Now recall that when we were talking before, or when we were solving, we said that our standard deviation is equals to the square root of variance. That means our SD, standard deviation, equals to the square root of variance. So we got our variance at the former one to be what? 2. So therefore, your standard deviation equals to the square root of 2. So this is your solution. Very simple and very easy. Now let's get the square root of 2 is your standard deviation for this question, and the variance equals to 2 for this question. So thank you. Now the question says that find the mean deviation of 2, 4, 6, 5, and 3. Find the mean deviation. Now the first thing you should check is that is this question a group data or group data? Now let me give you something that's going to make you know that the question is so old. That the question is a group data is that mostly it will be represented in a table. But this you can see that it's not represented in a table, and you can see that it's this not too much, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just 5 numbers. So it is an group data. Then how are you going to do it? So according to the formula for mean deviation states that what? Mean deviation equals to what? The summation of what? X minus bar, the absolute value of x minus bar x minus bar x divided by n. This is what our formula says. So the first thing we are going to do is what? We need to get our what? Bar x, which is what? Our mean. So for you to get your mean, that is bar x, is going to be equal to summation of x divided by n. That means what? The solution of each of this divided by the number of how many times in showcase. That is what? 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 3 divided by how many number do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5. Then it's going to give you what? 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 3 is going to give you 20. That's 20 divided by 5. Then it's going to give you 4. So therefore, your mean is equals to 4. You already consumed your mean, but you are looking for what? You are looking for mean deviation. Deviation. So to get your mean deviation, according to the formula states what? Mean deviation, like written before, is equal to summation of what? Absolute value of x minus bar x divided by what? N. So you substitute into this. That means it's going to be equals to the summation of the absolute value of 2 minus the mean that we got was what? 4 plus, then you go to the next one, plus absolute value of 4 minus 4 plus value of you use for 6 minus 4 plus what? 5 minus 4 plus, we continue with this, 3 minus 4, everything divided by what? Divided by a, which is what? 5, yes, equals to 5, and that's going to be equals to what? So 2 minus 4 will give you what? Minus 2. That is the absolute value of minus 2 plus the absolute value of what? This will give you 0. 6 minus 4 will give you what? 2 plus 5 minus 4 will give you 1 plus 3 minus 4 will give you minus 1. Everything divided by 4. Now, the function of absolute value is to neutralize the negative number to a positive number. So you have minus 2 here. That means it's going to change to what? 2. And we have 2 here. It's still going to be what? 2. So that is equals to what? So this will be changed to what? 2 plus what? 0 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. This is going to change to 1 also. This is 1, this is 2. This. So divided by what? So it's divided by 5. So divided by 5. So what are we going to get? 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1, 6. That's a 6 divided by 5. Equals what? 6 divided by 5. And 6 divided by 5 equals 1.2. So therefore, our mean deviation is equals to 1.2 for this particular question. So let's go to the question under standard deviation. Standard deviation.